Misogynist bets my wife to a race. This past Sunday, I decided to take a track day at a regionally known drag strip during a no-prep event. If you're not from the car scene, just Google what is no-prep drag racing for a full understanding. My partner and I took two pickup trucks with two car trailers, with 3 cars in them along with tools, spare wheels with tires on them, etc. I brought my 1996 Honda Civic hatchback, which without going full car nerd, has an engine swap and a lot of work done. It's quite fast for a Honda but really just a toy. I also brought my Nissan Laurel, which is imported from Japan and was never sold in the United States. The car is primarily a drift car, but with 30 minutes of work it can be changed over to a drag setup. My buddy brought his 1996 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX. We were running all day making small wagers with those at the track, and together we were up just over 20k on the day from wagers. Around 8 p.m., with the track closing at 9 p.m., I had the douchiest of Chads approach me and engage in the typical smack talk about how my cars are slow and how incredible his car is, yada yada yada. After being goaded numerous times, declining a 10k race and really just trying to pack up for the day, this idiot head decided to insult my wife in a rather derogatory and misogynistic way. The comments were both disgusting and about how a woman doesn't belong on a racetrack. I thought for a second before responding. Then I said to our entitled prick, "Me, since women don't belong on the racetrack, why don't you race her in the Laurel? EP, 10k bro, that's easy money, let's go." Me, no, if you're racing her it's going to be for titles. Known in Hollywood as Pink Slips or just Pinks, EP, hell yeah, I'll take your car, starts laughing and further insulting wife to his cronies. We shook hands, pulled out paperwork and found a track official to hold both sets of paperwork before getting ready for the run. One single 1/4 mile race for both cars. The tree turned green and they blew off the line. EP pulled slightly ahead out of the gate and you could just feel the misogynistic comments he was saying to himself as he flew down the track. About halfway down the track, wife caught up to him and surpassed him, finishing the race with enough room to parallel park an F-250 between them. Wife pulls back into our stall smiling and laughing, excited over her win as it was only her 3rd pass on the track for the day. I went to the staff member to collect paperwork without problem and then went over to EP's stall to collect our car. As we turned the corner into the stall, EP yelled, "EFF no. I'm not giving my car to a woman." She got lucky, 2 out of 3. If these, etc. All of EP's friends were laughing at him and making the her you got beat by a girl jokes that were popular in middle school. I noticed the keys were still in the car, so I quickly reached into the car and snatched them. After grabbing the keys I was sucker punched by EP and I did defend myself. I didn't engage in a full-on brawl, merely defended myself after giving it one good swing. Track officials separated us and EP started screaming to staff that I was trying to steal his car and saying he was going to call the police. You see, in my state, all bets are legal at the track, as it's no different than betting on a horse. Taxes are paid on the bet. In the event of a slip race, taxes are paid on the vehicle through the DMV. EP's threat of police held no power. EP continued to scream for another 15 minutes, not letting anyone else get a word in. Finally, the owner of the track came by and ordered EP off the property, or he would call the police for a trespass order. Owner also informed EP he was banned from the track for the rest of the year. We returned to our stall with the keys in hand and waited for EP to leave. Having no choice, EP left without the car. This morning I was served with a $100,000 lawsuit from EP. Turns out EP had taken a $100k loan to build this race car and still owes almost all of it. According to his suit, the loan was taken in July of last year. EP not only lost the race fair and square which he knowingly bet his car on, but decided to litigate against me, not wife. I can only assume this is due to EP's blind rage and misogyny. Before anyone asks, EP lost a 1969 Pontiac GTO with a specialty engine in it from Texas Speed and a whole lot of other engine upgrades. The engine alone retails for $45,000. Checking the prices of a stock 69 GTO, they seem to be between 60-70k. So I'd assume this car is worth 75-80k. I'll be posting photos of the wife and I's cars in a comment, as it wouldn't allow me to embed links in the post. This bag is going to be a gigantic headache, I can already tell. Any advice would be appreciated.